I'll go down the line. I'll start with Kevin. Kevin, spark plug. He's one of those guys that does not stop talking. Meetings, video, practice, games. He is always in your ear, always talking to you, always telling you he's right. And you got to be around a guy like that. Given his size, given his stature, he had his nose into every block. He had his nose, I think, on the very first play of the year. You were out there, weren't you? And him and Zach Jones. He'll tell you he's the guy who made the block that scored D-Train. But, you know, and going back and looking at it, I think he was. It was just awesome to see him grow, okay, not height, as a football player. I mean, he's a great kid, great to be around. It was a pleasure to be around you, Kevin. He's going to do great things in his life. Kevin Hardy. Oh, Webby. Webster Whitehead. I've been around Webby since he was a ball boy when I was in high school. So I've been around Webby for a very, very long time. He's an awesome kid. He, yes sir, to a detriment. He's yes sir all the time. He'll tell you exactly, you know, he does exactly what you want him to do. You know, going back to the very first week of practice, showing him how to block, you know, pumping his feet every time he blocks somebody. If you go back and look at film, Webby does that every single play he's in. He's going to pump his feet and he's going to do exactly what you told him to do. And as a coach, you always want that guy to be around you. You want that guy to be out there for you, because he sets a good precedent for these younger guys to show you how to get things done. I love him like a son. I've been around him forever. He's a great kid. Webster Whitehead. Elo, Eric Lopez. Eric Lopez, another one of those kids that in practice, in games, what game was it when we're down to 1-4, so I don't remember which one it was. He came around, I don't know if he ran a wrong route or we call it something was wrong. And he told me he was one of those kids that come up and tell you, you know, if Stedman would have put it on me, I would have caught it. No matter what it was, he was going to get things done. Always at practice, always doing the right thing. It was an honor to be around here. And he's got good things in his future. Eric Lopez. James Anthony Perez. He's the best looking one on our receiving corps. I've been around Anthony. He was part of probably my first year coaching at Pete. He was a wide receiver down with me and Coach Youngblood on the B team. And we'd always run the same play to Anthony every single time. He was always open, he'd always catch it. You know, seeing him grow as an athlete, never wears gloves, okay? A lot of receivers swear by him, but he never wears them. He catches usually everything that comes to him. He's going to be great for us next year. Blocking, catching, everything you want him to do, he's going to be out there doing it. I look forward to it. Anthony Perez. Zach Jones. Zach Jones, he is a special place in my heart, Zach Jones. You know, at practice, I was around him a little bit last year, really didn't, you know, get to know him until deep into this year, but he was always very quiet, and then I don't know what happened about Woodland's game. It may have been after his first touchdown. He really came out of a shell. He was one of those that was always having a good time with Bryce, the party, cutting up, just really loving the game of football. And you could tell he loves the game of football every time he goes out there. You know, he had some of the best catches that we had this year across the middle. He played a position where he was asked to get beat up a lot, coming across the middle. We give him a hard time because he didn't get into the end zone one game. And everyone, he knows which one it is. You know, but I got a great relationship with Zach. Every time we see each other in the hallway, we have something to say to each other. It was awesome to get to be around him. I wish he was around for another year. He really grew from his junior year to senior season. He's, as with all of them, they're all going to do great things in the future. Thanks, guys. And old Bryce Harrison, last but not least. Bryce, he's another one with Anthony. I had a pleasure of coaching 8th grade on the same team. Every day of practice, Bryce wants a red jersey like Stedman. He thinks he's a quarterback. He needs a sick wide receiver. But, you know, Bryce is a heck of an athlete. Right now in basketball, he's having a great season. Just all around, he's a great athlete, great kid. He's awesome to be around. He'll have a whole room laughing if you give him a mic. Had some big touchdowns for us this year. I look forward to him being the leader for this receiving corps. It's going to be young next year. I look forward to him being the leader. Definitely going to take over this district. Bryce Harrison.
Cordell, you want to make your way up here, big man? Dakota McCadden, are you here today? Okay.